Hello, bonjour, hello. Canada and Indonesia, although oceans apart, share many things in common, including the diversity of our people. Allow me to use the occasion of Indonesia's National Cultural Week to also celebrate the vibrant and diverse cultures, languages, and traditions of Indigenous peoples of Canada. Canada was built on the ancestral land of Indigenous peoples. First Nations, Inuit, and Métis have shaped our history and identity as a country, yet for centuries they have endured systemic racism and discrimination. As Canadians, we must confront our mistakes, learn from them, and work to right past and current wrongs. The film you are about to see, Healing Journey, One Button at a Time, highlights the tradition of making a button blanket which is unique to the First Nations in the Pacific Northwest, which includes British Columbia, where this film took place. Salamat menonton.
Sekarang saatnya berbagi dan temukan inspirasi cerlang lainnya di PKN 2021. Cerlang Nusantara.
My life's work has been to put back culture into people's lives. I taught probably about 400 people to make button blankets. The blanket means who you are and where you're from. And making a button blanket is just a healing process. My name is Mia Hunt, and my traditional name is Glakweth, and I am from the Heiltsuk Nation in Bella Bella, BC. Button blanket is a really special thing. It's only from the West Coast, from Washington State to Alaska. It's not really common all over the place. Like if you go to Alberta, they don't even know what a button blanket is, and it's just next door, right? In British Columbia, people do know what button blankets are. The button blanket represents the house that you come from. And so this is the house that we come from. This is our family crest with the eagle and the raven. And then the smoke hole is up here. And this top border piece is the crossbeam. And then this is the house posts on the sides. And there's no border on the bottom because that represents the dirt floor. And we have to have the smoke hole or else smoke will get in everybody's eyes and everybody will be running out the door. A long time ago, what they had was the bear skins for royalty, and the majority of the people would wear the cedar blankets and it would be fur trimmed on the borders. It wasn't until the European ships came here and they had jackets that had all these buttons on them. A lot of them decorated the blankets and put the buttons on there because that's what they saw. That's where the abalone shells and all of that came into play, because they couldn't buy the buttons and didn't trade for buttons, so they made their own buttons with the abalone shells. Some students come in and they have no idea what their background is because they've been adopted, or, you know, the 60s scoop, or they've been to residential school and were robbed of their culture. And there's so many different reasons why people have been made to feel ashamed of being Native. And making a button blanket just takes that shame away. And I see people come to the class and they're shy and very timid and don't believe in themselves. And by the time they're finished a button blanket, they're so extrovert and proud of themselves and proud to be First Nation. So that job was just, it was so fulfilling to me. And I am going to put it on you. And I've added these extra buttons to show my happiness for your survival of stomach cancer. And I'm so proud of you.